Chris Humphries has checked in for Aaron Baines.
What's good with your peeps? It's your boy Rob _Skate Kid 23 coming back with you with some NBA 2K16.
Gorgie Dang comes in for Mirotic. Lou Williams has checked in for Evan Turner. And Ricky Rubio subbed in for Levine. On the court for Minnesota.
Oh, I'm fucking him up. Oh, I'm fucking him up. Oh, I'm fucking him up. And don't come out. All right.
And it's Wiggins in at the small forward.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, Doris Burke. Doris, over to you.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves really delivered. He ended with 17 points and was on the mark from deep, draining several threes. A game like this just
killing him with the threes. Let's go.
What a special year, guys.
All right, thank you as always, Doris. And another special game from a player that we know is incredibly capable for this team.
Yeah, and he proved his value again in that last game. I mean, he's a cog in their machine, no doubt.
Yeah, and they're going to need a few other players to lend a bigger hand today. I mean, they can't expect him to carry the entire load 2 games in a row.
Here's Iguodala. Following the score.
Get dunked on.
And very little fight put up.
Oh, I'm about to mute the mic and just go all in this.
Cautious approach, Greg, when it came to defending that one. You're right.
And guys, it's not the time for caution now. I mean, they've got to be aggressive and take some risk to see if they can cut that lead down.
Here is Williams. The Warriors making the shot.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, free throws are always better than a layup, so I'd agree with you there, Greg.
This is his first trip to the line tonight, and he makes the first. And both free throws good for Lewis Williams. 1:04 left to play in the first half. Freak with it. He's against Williams, and it's Freak missing. Now, here's Rubio. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
Here is Livingston. 4-point game. Thompson inside, covered by Wiggins. The three. And it's Freak missing. The Timberwolves shooting 52% from the floor. Nice work so far from them. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. They get it back. Wiggins outside. Outside Williams. Goes back up. And it's Humphries with the rebound.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the lead.
And Freak throws it down.
How about that? Breaking out the Statue of Liberty.
Bringing the hammers.
A nice way to pad that lead a little more.
Yes, indeed.
Here's Gobert. And that does it for the first half of play. Warriors lead by 6. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Andre, what has been the underlying principle of how you and the team have taken the floor tonight?
Communication. Communication doesn't show up on the stat sheet, but in order for us to be a good team, everyone has to be on the same page, and we're doing it tonight.
Andre, thank you. Kevin, one of those intangibles you always look to.
Thanks so much, Doris, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back in there for the start of the third quarter after this break.
This is going to be one of my favorite games. All right, let's see what the coach got to say.
Okay, guys, everybody pay close attention to what I've got to say. because I want to see us close out this series right here, right now, tonight. I like the number of points we got in transition, and I wouldn't mind seeing even more activity on the break. Let's keep the tempo quick, guys. Ball security was probably our high point. Let's continue to keep a tight handle on the ball and not try to thread too many needles with our passes. And just to talk about what we want for the pace of the game, I'd say nice and steady suits us just fine. It doesn't have to be a track meet. Let's not mess around. We got a chance to lock this series up right here. Now let's do it.
Back here at the Western Conference Finals as we get things started once more. You look at Freak in this game.
Getting his hands on a lot of balls, forcing turnovers and steals. Just a solid job all the way around.
Like to watch him play like that. Makes the game so much more interesting.
Yeah, it looked a little bit like Greg Anthony in the day. A jitterbug or maybe a gnat with the kind of nuisance he's been as far as defending. Excellent work at that end of the floor.
And Kevin Clark's the only guy I know that can call you a gnat and mean it as a compliment.
And make you feel good about it. Yeah.
I appreciate that, Clark. Good call.
We've got a moment. Let's set the floor. Brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up for the second half. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Freak in a shooting guard. Aaron Baines out there at Draymond Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Thompson in at the 3 spot.
Terrific assist that time. By Rubio.
Curry passes to Baines. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his 3rd assist on the night.
That was the 3rd.
Sorry for that misinterference. I had to pull up the chat on my phone.
Be more physical. Be more aggressive.
The game's just far too easy right now when it comes to attacking the basket. They have got to do better.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down to just 3 in the basket from Williams.
I like how they give me a person to guard, and they ain't even the right person to guard.
Nice play to get the ball right to the bucket.
And exactly what they're looking for down the stretch, Clark. Just more of the same.
Now here's Freak. 17 points in the game. Takes the 3.
Oh, that just chipped. I just got chipped. Oh, what? Okay.
Shots good by Baines.
Great way to start the half. Easy layup against some soft feet.
Just over a minute and a half play here in the 3rd. And here is Turner. 6 points for him. Kicks it out to Rubio. Good on the triple. Rubio's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
That's 3 of 4 here.
Ooh, and they left wide open. And they left.
Dishes to Freak.
All right. What's up? What's good?
Mirotic grabs the miss. Mirotic has got his 6th.
I gotta hurry up and finish
Rubio with it. And Curry
most of all these.
And Rubio kicks to Turner. Back to Rubio.
And I gotta level up my jump shot again.
Called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Yeah, just nice strength there, and then just off with the shot.
Boy, with all the contact he drew there, Greg, that would have been a heck of a bucket. He nearly got...
For Minnesota, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both. That one falls for Ricky Rubio. Barnes is checked in for Thompson. The Timberwolves also with the sub. Levine's checked in for Lou Williams. That one drops. He ties it up. Golden State's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Curry passes to Freak from downtown. Mirotic.
That shot is off.
Mirotic has got his 7th.
I gotta figure out why.
There's the feed to Levine. Gets it to go from beyond
nope.
the arc.
Wow, they got me guarding other people. And not even the right person.
Got the three-point bug tonight. They've taken 15 shots outside the arc. 6 of 15. Barnes dishes to Curry. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back. Curry's got the game tied up here for the Warriors. The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 5 second-half shots to fall. 80% since the break. And Rubio kicks to Mirotic. Barnes against Turner.
All right, there was double teaming.
That's good for Mirotic on the assist by Turner. Turner's got 6 assists in the game. To the right side. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Golden State.
There you go. That's the stroke we saw.
That's what I'm talking about. Try to score 50-50. Hey, look, 50-50. It's a skate trick on the game. Ha!
We gotta be more physical on defense. They are getting to the middle of the floor way too easy. Get into them on the perimeter. Posts. Rotate over and make your presence felt. Quit being so soft.
Alright, I'm about to go silent for the whole time, so you know, yeah. We shall resume after we get done with this.
Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for the Warriors. Livingston comes in for Freak. Timberwolves also changing it up. Rudy Gobert comes in for Mirotic, and Wiggins is subbed in for Ricky Rubio. Minnesota's gotten 12 of their points from long range in the third quarter, going 4 of 5 shooting. Now here's Towns. He's covered closely. He dishes it to Gobert. Clock at 6. Here's Levine, tipped away. It's stolen by Green. Now the Warriors moving it up. Here's Barnes, finished off the break. And the Warriors lead by 2.
That feed by Iguodala, a really good example of his passing ability.
Here's Levine. He feeds it to Gobert, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And surprisingly, a firm throwdown. And that's a little bit out of character, Kevin.
It is, Greg. You're right. He's got plenty of size to attack the basket, but Clark rarely does.
Well, he certainly attacked it that time, Kevin. I mean, that's what they want to see more from him.
Move the ball.
Here is Livingston. No scoring yet from him, but that's likely to change.
Well, if this game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They had a strong game on that front, Clark, no doubt about it.
Now here's Towns.
That's the wall.
And the layup is good. Towns has got 10 points in the game.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
Here's Levine after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. Levine kicks to Wiggins. Here's the teardrop. Draymond Green pulls it in.
That's terrific defense right there to prevent from converting in close.
Curry against Turner. Green with a screen for Curry. The Warriors leading. So on the floor for Minnesota. Mirotic is out there with Towns. Then it's Williams. And it's Rudy Gobert. And it's Levine at the point.
Love how when I call for the ball, they don't pass it to me.
I didn't think it could get any more high scoring than it already was.
Well, I tell you what, I don't mind. You don't either, it sounds like. Good offense is entertaining, and that's exactly what we're getting.
And they'll be counting on even more points from him. That's essential if they're going to pull this game out.
Shoots the three. And it's Freak missing.
And maybe, you know, he thinks he can shoot himself out of the cold spell, but I don't think that's the case. Maybe somebody want to tell him that he's up off the three.
I swear, I'm missing, like, it's the fourth quarter, too. I never messed up in the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter is my jam, dude.
Gobert with the block. Here's Williams. Fourth quarter still young, just over a minute 20. The Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Curry gets the bucket. Here's Levine.
Gonna make a quick pause right here. All right.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, they need a basket just to regain some momentum here, Kevin. Some defensive breakdowns are starting to show up now. Their last 4 buckets allowed have come from very close range.
Yeah, high percentage shots.
We got Stephen Curry. Oh, he passes to me. Let me see if I'm actually going to hit. Nope. I get tricked.
Minnesota's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9.
I'm getting hella messages on fucking Messenger.
Here's Levine, by Green. On the wing leads. Shot clock at 5 to take the lead. Warriors with the rebound. They've led by as much as 10. And it's time for an injury report.
I like how when I ask for them to pass me the ball, it doesn't happen.
Hey, Kev, I caught up with head athletic trainer for the Timberwolves. He told me that it doesn't look too serious. Hopefully he won't miss too long, and you can bet we'll see him cheer on his
So I'm going to pause this real fast. Once again, just a message. Yeah, I'll be right back. This is going to be a brief little break. Whoa, I'm back. Finally.
Love the teamwork, guys.
Thank you, Morris Poor. You always hate to see anyone ever deal with any sort of injury.
And almost for every player, it's inevitable. I mean, injuries are going to happen no matter how well you take care
I got caught on it, dude. Alright, pass me this. I'm going in for this.
And that one's good. Free.
Good teamwork. Good teamwork.
Some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Warriors.
But I'm pretty sure I'm going to have to pause this again.
outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of
Like, I'm not trying to keep having a pause session.
Boy, that's got to be deflating and disappointing to miss a wide open shot like that right in your
Stephen Curry with the shot.
16 points for Steph Curry.
Well, I tell you what, when you get this kind of effort and efficiency from him, they're a really hard team to beat.
Here's Levine following the basket by Stephen Curry.
All right, man, don't let the man do it to you. Don't let him do it to you. Don't let him do it to you. He done it to you.
Towns has got 4 points this quarter.
This is like my last game for this before the finals. I know I'm putting pressures on fucking people.
And the Warriors making a change here. Baines is checked in. And then for Minnesota, Turner's checked in for Gobert. And Ricky Rubio is subbed in for Levine. Warriors leading by 5.
I could say Golden State is my favorite basketball team.
Outside Curry.
Ooh, kill him with the steez. Ooh, pass it to Thomas. I'm gonna call this nigga Thomas now.
To the middle.
Thomas.
Good
Oh, this nigga in his eye on the. What? Let's get it. Let's go. Good play on me too, boy. Good.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth.
Yeah, it was just horrible.
You know, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
I thought I heard the whistle blow on this game, and then I realized I was watching it stream on my phone. Oh my god.
That's 67% shooting.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do it.
Oh yeah, we about to sleep on it right now. Hold on, give me a sec. Give me a second. Give me a second. Throw. Ball. Hold on, give me 1 more second. Better go check see if anybody outside. Alright. I got a feeling I should not even try.
Inside.
1:51 left here in the fourth quarter. And that one's good.
The inbound pass there, easy.
Hit him with the fadeaway. I gotta stop these people from shooting threes.
Thank you, Kevin. Well,
All right.
he was able to
I'm just trying to get back into the game because no 3 points for anyone.
Let's get out and run, see what's available in early offense. If there's nothing there, we can always back it out and run our sets. Good advice, Kevin.
All right, Doris, thanks. Towns. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Green's got his third rebound on the night. And Freak throws it down.
Coming through with a dunk. I ain't playing these games. You know what it is. We got to get them buckets. I actually need to get assists before I assist myself to the store.
There's a minute 34 left in the fourth quarter. Rubio the pass to Towns. No good. So Golden State will take it the other way. They've led by as much as 10. Curry kicks to Thompson. Wasted no time on that.
Let's go.
And now a 9-point Warrior lead.
No doubt about the consistency.
We bringing our court to a win.
For their offense.
And stolen by Freak.
And they slam that shit.
Breakaway jam.
There's just not much more to say, guys.
They call me the boomer. I be booming everything.
Trip to the NBA Finals for the Warriors.
Right, Steve, and they're fully in control now, but they're worse.
Should have just kept playing basketball for my school. I don't even not like basketball games because I actually used to play basketball. I played for my middle school for my 8th grade year. You could say best point guard out there.
Beyond the actual result of this game, fans are going to look back
Because
a monstrous performance for Freak. He was
your boy had them threes on sight.
and really knocked down big shots all game long.
And Rubio kicks to Williams. 22 seconds left in the fourth quarter. For the finish.
They keep letting me do it.
And guys got careless with the ball there, and the turnover leads to the big stuff.
Once he came up right with the steal, he went straight on the attack.
That's exactly the way to do it, too, Kevin. Go hard to the bucket and don't let them set up the defense.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
All right. It was a foul, but it's his first trial, so he'll be all right.
Those free throws.
The free throw drops for Towns.
I'm just waiting to see if he's gonna miss, but I can always do this.
And Towns drops them both. 17 seconds left to play here in the fourth.
Ooh, I know what I got to do.
Here is Livingston.
I know what I got to do.
Feeds the
Let
Freak.
Stephen Curry hand this shit to me, and I'm gonna hold it, and I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait
From deep three-point range, count it.
and drain them. Drain them with the buckets.
They're gonna move on.
You know, they had to battle through the very
We
tough
drain them with the buckets. Oh, let's go.
This was their goal.
We got them
Make it to the
buckets.
finals. But really, this is just the beginning for them.
Exactly. And, you know, they'll take a moment to kind of bask in victory here, but it won't be a long one. They know they've got a very tough opponent coming for them out of the East, and they're going to get straight to business in terms of prep for the finals.
Still, they get to celebrate tonight, and they've earned it as champions of the West. That concludes this broadcast of the Western Conference Finals. For Clark Kellogg, Greg Anthony, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan along with our entire 2K Sports crew. Thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
I'm going to be player of the game. I know I am. All right. Now, after this whole thing, I'm pretty much ain't finna be talking. So, yeah, I'm just gonna just be the silent, like the silentest person you will ever know. Because we got one more. We gotta put that up in there on Jimski. But I'm pretty sure I might be leaving if he want me to come with.
Like we always do with this.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Two teams, only one ring. Welcome to the finals on 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, and Kenny the Jet Smith here to tip off the final chapter in this year's NBA story. It's game one of the finals. And the series tonight takes place in Oakland, where it'll be the Warriors going up against the Atlanta Hawks. Looking at the Hawks, they managed to make short work of the last opponent, finishing the conference finals in 5 games. But they'll need all they can muster to claim the title. And if you've been watching this team play lately, you know who they've been getting the big baskets from? Freak! He's been on a tear. How's he gotten so hot, Shaq?
Well, you know, he's letting the game come to him on the offensive end. He's not forcing the shot, but he's still being aggressive, and he always testing his defender. And he's, you know what, Ernie? He smells that barbecue chicken down there. You can't guard this man one-on-one. Well, lick your fingers. The barbecue chicken is hot and crispy.
You're making me hungry right now, but
crispy barbecue chicken?
Ooh, that's, I just can't wait. You make me hungry. Is it lunchtime? We got it some time. But, you know, he's not settling for any look either. This guy is very versatile. He'll take you inside, take you outside. He's the kind of player that seems like he's a step ahead, like mentally. Like he has this mental telepathy that goes on and goes. He knows what you're thinking before you think it, before the guy thought it was a thought.
Wow. It's like an extraordinary basketball IQ.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you have a good high basketball IQ, Shaq?
No, didn't need one, Ernie.
Why?
Because I had the ES.
What's that?
Elbow sandwiches.
Now I'm really hungry.
Elbow sandwiches,
Let's
right
get
in
it
your
down
mouth.
to Kevin Harlan for the call.
San Francisco. The San Francisco Bay Area, our venue, the Oracle Arena in Oakland, California, our scene. We're at the sold-out and noisy Oracle Arena. Basketball's biggest stage, the NBA Finals. It begins here, and 2K Sports is happy to bring it to you. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan.
all in.
Take a look at the Warriors.
Go out there.
At the top seed, possessing home court advantage, and they're looking to come out and make a statement here in this first game.
And home court in the NBA Finals, no small feat. I mean, they put themselves in a strong position, but it only matters if they can come to play and respond tonight. No time for butterflies, guys. They've got to show why they're the top seed.
Exactly. Home court advantage means nothing, Greg, if you squander it away early in a series. I'm not saying that'll happen here, but nothing is easy when you're in the NBA Finals.
And it's the Hawks to start out. And so it's official, folks. The NBA Finals have tipped off. And what a game we've got in store. All fueled up and ready to go. Brought to you by Gatorade. Let's check out who's on the floor. On the court for Atlanta. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Dennis Schroeder is out there with Johnson. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward. And so it's the Hawks getting on the board first. Green left side. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good, and Curry gets the assist.
Really nice way to get your first bucket of the day.
On defense, Golden State. Here kicks to Millsap. A three-pointer, no good. On offense, here are the Warriors. Let's send it over to Doris Burke, who caught up with head coach Mike Budenholzer. Doris?
We talked about game one and what it would mean to take it on the road. He said we're up against the best their conference has to offer. Taking this first game on the road would be a huge victory for us, but more importantly, we have to show them we're going to fight them every step of the way. Gentlemen.
Thank you, Doris. Here's Curry, following the basket by Paul Millsap, and stolen by Horford. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. Millsap misses.
I like that creativity, double clutching and catch the defender on the way down. I can go for that.
Here's Freak. And again, no good by Golden State.
You can't miss those, but even the best do on occasion.
Johnson in the corner. Launches it. Steph Curry with the rebound.
Well, they're fortunate. Defense was taking a big chance leaving him that wide open behind the arc.
And a wide open look for Freak. And again, no good by Golden State. Atlanta's gone 0-2 from deep here. Johnson attacking. Here's Bogdanovich. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Oh, Maestro, he is so good at making those lead passes. Like conducting an orchestra.
Curry dishes to Freak. Golden State moving it around. And he gets it to go.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him two.
Schroeder with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Johnson, a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple. Warriors have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Curry kicks to Baines. Freak passes to Green. 11 feet out, and he hits it. And that ties it up.
That's a confident play there. Great execution.
Outside Millsap. Off target from outside. Warriors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Now here's Freak. He's tightly guarded. That gives them the lead. Freak's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Johnson in the corner. Passes it to Bogdanovich. He wants to get to Millsap and does. Great D that time from Green.
And the shots. continue to say no in terms of falling.
Curry against Johnson. Freak kicks to Baines. Now here's Freak. He started close. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Freak's got 5 now.
I like the recognition of the mismatch there, immediately making the defense pay.
Now here's Schroeder. He's covered by Thompson. Looking to end the run, and it's blocked. We've got 1:48 left to play in the first. Freak kicks to Green. Freak dishes to Green. 6 on the shot clock. Freak, and another basket for Golden State.
They've worked hard and created great chances for themselves in this opening quarter.
And if they match that effort at the defensive end, watch out.
And now Doris Burke has an update from the sideline.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Steve... Offense through Freak. Coach is looking for something special from him. He's usually not their main option at the offensive end, but it looks like he's going to be today. Kevin, we'll see how that strategy pans out as this game develops.
Thanks, Doris. Here's Matt. Great open look there.
And you could tell they had that play ready to go. Well done on the inbound.
Offense through Freak. Coach is looking for something special from him. He's usually not their main option at the
Here is Livingston. Pass to Freak. 1:06 left to play here in the first. No good. In and out. Off the rim.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one. Short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Freak, number 1. Atlanta shooting their first free throws of the evening.
Now, gentlemen, shoot shot. Shoot shot.
Can't get the first one.
Hey, Morty! Rick, are you far away or are you inside something? Is this a camera? Tickle red, Morty! Tickle red! I turn myself into a pickle. I turn myself into a pickle.
He's good on the second. Here's the Warriors with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run. Livingston passes the Freak. Rebound Atlanta. 3 on 3. Here's Bazemore. Downtown pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the win. Bazemore's got his first bucket of the night. The Warriors have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. And here's Barnes for 3. That drop's going to send it off to a first and Livingston. pitch to Matt. Tried to come right back with a three of his own. It's no good. It is now the Freak. Always from deep. Scott rolls it in. Pushing it up. Here's Bazemore. And there's the whistle. Foul hard. And the shot goes over the line. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now. Out there with Johnson. Then there's Paul Millsap. Then it's Kelly Olynyk. And it's Bogdanovich in at the three.
You know, maybe he's not one of the elite sharpshooters, but even still, that's not a shot that he can afford.
This is Earth Radio.
Here's Curry.
And now
following the three by Atlanta. Green dishes to Thompson. Freak passes to Green. Inside. It's deflected. Baines. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot to earn those free throws.
The Warriors shooting their first free throws of the game.
Yo, DJ, drop that beat.
Good on the free throw. Atlanta making a switch here. Horford's checked in.
My tactical summer. I like it.
And the second free throw, good. And Atlanta
Just hit a button, Marty. Give me a beat.
It's a 3-point game. Okay, well, let's check in with Doris Burke reporting from our sideline in this game. Doris, take it away.
Well, Freak in the last matchup against the Timberwolves was just a man on a mission. He ended up with 35 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. It was just a strong game for him in what was the final game of the series.
I'm going to need you to take these seeds into the bathroom. And I'm going to need you to put them way up inside your butthole, Marty. Put them way up inside there as far as they can fit. But geez, Rick, really don't want to have to do that. Somebody's got to do it, Marty. These seeds aren't going to get through customs unless they're in someone's rental, Marty. They'll fall right out of mine. I've done this too many times, Marty. You're young. You've got your whole life ahead of you. And your anal cavity is still taut and malleable. You got to do it for Grandpa, Marty. You got to put these seeds inside your butt. Come on, Marty. Please, Marty. You have to do it, Marty.
That's all he needed. That to dunk this crowd to remember for a while.
And I know I will. I mean, that's the kind of play he's capable of when he gets that good, aggressive, take no prisoners mindset.
When he gets to Johnson. Horford the pass to Bogdanovich. Finds the shoot. Atlanta needs to get off the shot here. Atlanta again missing. Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the second quarter so far. Some nice crossing by Golden State. There's Freak. Hot target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits.
He hit a 3 in the first, but so far has been unable to capitalize here in this quarter.
Shoot from the right block. That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut to just 5 points in the basket from Millsap.
New YouTube Red Family Plans. 6 personalized accounts, just $14.99 per month. Get your shit together. Get your shit together. Get it all together. Put it in a backpack. All your shit so it's together. Get your shit together. Get it all together.
for 3. And a foul on the shot. They go to the strike for 2. Looking at the game for 3. He has 11 points.
Share of those today.
Outside curve. Feeds to Freak. And the wide open shot from Green. And again, it's the Warriors missing. The Hawks trail by 4. We've got 1:18 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Bogdanovich. Shot no good. And Golden State will go the other way with it. Johnson dishes the curve. Back to Johnson. On deep. Good and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got his third assist on the night.
His presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need him.
Now, here's no gap. He's got 11. He kicks to Horford. Baseline jumper. As shot goes in. First of the night. He's 1 for 3 to start the game.
I love how he used his height advantage on that shot.
And he had the nice soft touch with it, too. On the corner. And that one's good. He's got the lead back up to 7 now for the Warriors. In the first, he had trouble hitting with any consistency. But here in the second, he's trying to run. Picked by Horford. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Temporary loss of focus from him on that turnover. It's embarrassing, but on occasion it does happen.
Take a look here for the Warriors. Here's Humphries has stepped in for Aaron Bailey. And that does it for the first half of play. Warriors ahead.
Don't forget how hard you all work to be here.
And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get
Listen
going again.
anywhere, anytime. All your music, no interruptions. YouTube Red.
performance has come out of the blue and at the most opportune time for his team.
And Greg, on occasion, the smaller names show up when the stakes are at their highest. That's certainly been the case with him.
Freak with a shooting guard. Clay Johnson is out there with Draymond Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Bailey in the center position. So
no more dad 40. You want to know why? Because he crushed no more dad 40. From Meathead, go away. No more dad 40. You want to know why? Because he crushed no more dad 40.
There's a good screen. To the wing right side. Schroeder. All good with the triple.
With the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be. Firmly in control of this game.
And no doubt about it, rebounding isn't a hit stat first. They've been more determined than their opponent thus far.
Johnson gets to Horford. Back to Johnson.
Well, why don't I get back and we'll go
out here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in.
Last great idea that will never be had in this garage.
A shot from the low post is good.
You want to know why? Because he crushed me. No more dad 40.
Warriors leading by 12.
Go away. No more dad 40. You want to know why? Because he crushed me. No more dad 40. No more dad.
Nothing but money for him to start the half. They've made all three of their shots.
The hot shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. They double in this lead. Gets to Horford. He dishes it to Schroeder. 5 on the clock. Shot, high post. And misses it off the right side of the rim.
Not sure what the D's are doing there. Surely a breakdown. You can still afford to give a guy like him that good look.
And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. It gets to Johnson. Millsap is clean. Johnson, the faster at Millsap. That one falls. Come on, Johnson's feet. 14 points for Paul Millsap.
Does he get that one to go? No idea.
I don't have an idea either. A little heat check there, but yep, he's still cooking, and Greg is cooking with that.
That's good. Curry's got the lead up to 14 now for the Warriors.
Is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Warriors leading by 14. Thompson in the corner. He kicks to Freak from past the arc. That's good. Freak's got 6 points in the quarter.
They're getting a bunch of their points outside of the paint. 3 of their last 5 buckets are from three-point range.
The defense is just not closing out quick enough.
Millsap a screen. Johnson dishes to Schroeder. He feeds it to Millsap. This one for 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Wow, something's brewing, guys. The three-pointers just continue to flow.
Yeah, they've had a great second half.
Psych, just kidding. My new catchphrase is, I don't give a boy, Rick. Shut up, Morty.
From down low. Again, Golden State. them both. Warriors leading by 14. Humphreys with a screen on Teague. Barnes kicks to Freer. That is good.
He shot the ball exceptionally well as they built this lead for themselves here.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one.
One shot, Kevin.
Good freak. Hawks trail by 17. Teague kicks still in it. And it's off from 3-point range.
They've shown effort and aggression in the paint right from the tip. Their rebounding is
Shelvin Mack. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Paul Millsap. Then there's Kent Bazemore, and it's Teague in at the point. To the paint, here's Bazemore. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Room service delivery right there, fellas. Wonderful entry feed.
Curry kicks the base. Here's Teague. Pulls it from outside. Here's 31 points. Wow. Performance in the arc here in the second half. The Hawks trail by 18. Olynyk gets a screen for Teague. Pass them out.
Bazemore. For three. And Baines pulls it down. Baines has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And another miss. He's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have your own. These defenders are putting up very little resistance to 3-point shot.
And it's killing 4 of the last 5 makes coming from long range.
Out to the right wing. Here's Bazemore. It's rebounded by Golden State. Bates got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. There's the dish to Johnson. Another 3 for Golden State. All these open threes are giving us really been the driving force of this run.
And the points are starting to add up in a hurry, especially when you're giving up those looks from deep.
Outside Milton. Maxwell and Teague with the assist. Teague's got 4 assists in the game.
Just a positive force right now for these guys. And though Teague has fallen a bit short, it's not because of him.
Pass to Thompson. There's the pick. Teague with the 3. 3-pointer. Rebound, Atlanta.
And guys, you can go ahead and put team 1 in the record book. Exactly how they wanted to kick off this series against a tremendous opponent. Big win for the Warriors.
Looking at both these teams, they're great rebounders, and on any given night, you might not know who would have the advantage on the board. Yeah, but they did a better job tonight. They made the most of the extra rebounds, too.
A fantastic show. And what an amazing all-around game it was. 4-3. Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And the offense has just operated really smoothly here in the open floor.
Yeah, and for them to reduce the lead, they should keep the pace with. I mean, that's how they generated the high quality shots.
And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hit. And the basketball winner.
The offense has clearly kicked into gear. The question is it just a little too late?
Yeah, I think it may be good. At least they're finally showing some signs of life offensively. Too bad, I think it's past the point where it'll do much good. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and defense. Very good on the three. Here's Matt. Help that one.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on the silver platter. Just served him up.
Curry gets the three. Can't hit the free throw line jump. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. Pretty good feeling right now for them to be out in front like this in the series.
Winning the tournament momentum is so critical. And you know they'll want to drive the play into game 2.
On time out of the Coach Ferguson sends you over to Harris Coach from the side. Harris. Welcome back, Eddie Johnson along with Shaq and Kenny the Jet. Let's quickly move forward now to the presentation of our Jordan player of the game, Freedom. He had an outstanding third quarter. Whatever they needed in terms of energy and offense, he was the firepower that propelled them during the second half.
He flat out dominated. I mean, you see the kind of plays he was making all over the court. This is the game, no matter who they put on him, he wasn't going to be denied. His offensive power was in full effect.
Starting out the series, this is a
hope y'all enjoyed the songs. It's by Rick and
He gave them the energy and effort they needed. Huge performance. And what a time to do it. If he can keep up this...
And we hope you enjoyed tonight's game as much as we did, though that is doubtful. For Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny Smith, Kevin Harlan, and the 2K Sports crew, I'm Ernie Johnson. Good night, and we'll see you for more NBA Finals action coming up soon.
Alright, this is the second game. But I want to do something first before anything. I got to start doing more of my playmaking. I'm just gonna keep saving up more money on here. So, I'm about to go ahead and get it. Alright. My friend.
I don't think you want it, Red. You don't really want it. You ain't really trying to get rich.
Now it's time for me to go quiet once again, and yeah, let's get it. Next game. This time I'm gonna be in this one, and I'm gonna switch stairs to I guess I'm leaving it as it is. So let's get it.
It's
I'm
the
not doing any
2K
more
Sports
talking, so
pregame
my mic
show.
might be unplugged.
Hello again, everybody. Welcome to the NBA Finals. I'm Ernie Johnson, proud to be with our friends Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith on 2K Sports, and we are getting primed and ready for Game 2. And the series tonight takes place in Oakland, where it'll be the Warriors going up against the Atlanta Hawks. Checking out Atlanta, an ugly showing for them to start the series as they were beaten handily. Still, it's just one game, and they look to return to form here in Game 2. And guys, this team getting some big help in the form of Freak. He has stepped up and been a big contributor over this recent stretch of games. Shaq, what's been the change for him?
You know, he's playing under control, Ernie. He's not trying to do too much with each possession. You know, he's also being more aggressive, taking the initiative. You know, he's just going at people. The barbecue chicken theory, Ernie. Get out my way. I'm going to eat you.
Yeah, I mean, Freak might be one of my favorite players coming up, Ernie. I mean, his teammates are trusting him more, giving him opportunities, trusting that the fact that he can score, and their success as a unit is also increased because of their trust in him.
You know who Freak reminds me of?
Who's that?
Me.
Oh, yeah.
And that wraps it up here. Thanks for joining us. We will see you next time.
Crowd here in Golden State's Oracle Arena. The NBA playoffs continue. Just 2 teams remain. They are battling their way toward this title. Game 2 of the finals. Along with Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and our sideline reporter Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan.
Let's go.
You look at Golden State. They hold a 1-game lead in the series, looking to take 2 straight before going on the road.
And you've heard the adage, a playoff series doesn't start until someone wins on the road. I'm not so sure about that. I mean, as the top seed, all they have to do is take care of business on their home court. They did that in their last game. We'll see if that's the case again here tonight.
Yeah, and you talk about pressure. Winning this game would have them going on the road with very little pressure on them. Games 3 and 4 won't be nearly as nerve-wracking if they get it done here today.
A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Johnson. Is out there with Dennis Schroeder, and it's Bogdanovich in at the 3. On the wing, Johnson. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
You know, he didn't need to make the layup complicated. I mean, it's not a trick shot contest, but he decided to go for a little extra flavor on that one.
Now here's Freak. Goes up on the wing. Off the left rim and out.
Well, I think he kind of alligator armed that one, short stroke. After doing a nice job to get open, he didn't finish the shot.
Schroeder kicks to Millsap. And Horford wide open. He shoots. From out on the wing, he knocks it down. Horford's got his first 2 points of the night.
And I like how he draws the attention on the inside and then the nice little kick out in rhythm for the jumper.
And that one's good.
Oh, that is just weak defense there. I'm pretty sure that was not the plan to give him those kind of baskets at the hoop.
Now here's Johnson. Picked by Horford. Now here's Schroeder. He's covered by Thompson. Horford goes in. Can't hit from 12.
And this is why you need good defenders on the interior to contest shots.
Yeah, Greg, making every shot a hard one, even the shots in close.
For Atlanta, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. Latrey, and he gets it to go.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
On offense, here are the Warriors. It's a 3-point game. They're feeling confident after Tuesday's big win.
Their shooting percentage in that game was ridiculous. I mean, they created a lot of good looks for themselves, and you could see they were in rhythm and just continued to knock them down.
And, guys, I thought the key was simply getting that ball side to side, reversing it, keeping pressure on the defense. That really opened up the court for them, and I think that's why they got so many good shots.
There's Schroeder following the basket by Freak. Just 5 to shoot. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Another 3 for Atlanta.
They're off and running. Good start here. They've knocked down 4 of their first 5.
Warriors trail by 4. Outside Curry. The pass to Freak. Lets it go from deep. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Freak's got 5 points so far.
And they're just raining threes on both ends.
Boy, I love the answer. You come at me with the 3, I'm coming right back with my own triple.
So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. The Hawks shooting their first free throws here tonight. And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good for Millsap. Warriors have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Curry dishes to Freak. Some solid defense from Johnson.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be, because he is so strong in the paint.
Millsap misses.
The defense better not make a habit of giving him that shot. I mean, he doesn't miss many of them.
Curry passes to Green. No good on the 3.
A clear look at the hoop. He doesn't miss many of those.
Millsap a screen on Curry. And it's Johnson penetrating, and it's blocked. Out of bounds, Hawks ball as Atlanta keeps possession. Harrison Barnes, he's checked in for Golden State. Atlanta making some changes. And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, pass to Mack, just 5 on the clock. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. Warriors trail by 3. Curry kicks to Freak. Lets it go from deep. Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
A chance now to go over to Doris Burke, who had a chance to talk with head coach Mike Budenholzer.
I asked him how he felt about his chances of taking game 2 on the road, and he told me, I still think we can. Our goal was to come in and take away at least one of these 2 games here, and we can still meet our goal. But this is the NBA Finals. Nothing comes easy. We'll see if they can meet their goal. Guys?
Always great to hear from you, Doris. Atlanta's gone 3 of 4 on 3-pointers in the first quarter, doing well from long range. Mack, good.
He had his head on the swivel and was able to pick out the pass and get the assist.
The Warriors have gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Barnes sets a screen for Curry. To the paint. Here's Freak. No good. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And Matt kicks to T. Feeds it to Olynyk. Releases from 15. And it's Curry with the rebound. Lots of room. Again, Golden State.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed. Never in a hurry.
There's the dish to Olynyk. Hawks passing it around. Mack, good. Mack's got his second basket of the game.
And good passing, setting up a lot of these buckets right now, Kevin. That's been the key.
Time-dropping delights is what I call it.
That is a nice pass. I will give you that one.
Yep, he was on the money, that's no doubt. That's good. 10 points for Freak.
Not much defense to speak of yet here, guys.
Nope. It's been all offense, fellas, all the time here early.
Really left alone that time.
A little bit of a defensive breakdown there. He's not the guy you want to leave open on the perimeter. You've got to stay attached to him.
Warriors trail by 3. Outside Curry. Olynyk with the steal. Teague drives in. He kicks it to Olynyk. 3 seconds left. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of up. And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. Green, he's checked in for Harrison Barnes. Klay Thompson comes in for Andre Iguodala. Freak's checked in for Meeks. And Curry subbed in for Sean Livingston. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Horford. Mike Scott comes in for Paul Millsap. Kent Bazemore is checked in for Bogdanovich. And Max subbed in for T. On the court for Atlanta, Dennis Schroeder is out there with Shelton Mack. Then there's Scott. Then it's Olynyk. And it's Bazemore at the 3 slot. The feed to Freak. From deep. Another 3 for Golden State. The Hawks trail by 12.
Let's take them back.
Schroeder with the ball. He dishes it to Mack.
94.
Atlanta again missing.
You know, so many games are decided by which team wins the rebound battle, and that's held true in this one so far.
In part, their effort on the glass has given them the advantage, but it's also been the effort in general that's made a difference.
Plenty of space. That's short off the rim.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Freak. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And that's now 18 points for Freak.
Guys, his consistency in terms of shooting has really helped them seize control.
Now here's Schroeder. Not a lot of room.
That's how you feel up on this track. Little try on that.
6 to shoot.
Yeah, you're right. We just lamping in the studio, you know.
Stolen by Thompson.
Bugging out, you know. Little test run. So
109 left to play here in the second quarter. And it's Freak missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
And Mack kicks it over to Schroeder.
Me and Cream, both names go together. Frontin' like they ill word. I think
just 5 to shoot.
Move on to the next one.
And they get it. The shot is off. Good D by Thompson. Warriors leading by 17. Fires for 3. Bazemore grabs the miss. Atlanta's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Schroeder passes to Olynyk. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Schroeder to the inside. And the basket by Olynyk. Olynyk's got his first points in this one.
Boy, he picked him out brilliantly with that feed inside.
Outside Curry. Here's Freak. Soft touch off the glass. And the Warriors lead by 17.
Excellent feed from Steph Curry.
And here's Schroeder. And would have counted had it fallen, but it's offline. So as we conclude the first half, so far fairly one-sided. The Warriors on top, leading by 17. And now let's catch up with Doris Burke, who's standing by on the sideline. Doris?
Thank you, Kevin. Steph, what's been the key to what's working well out there for you guys right now?
Defensive end, rebounding the ball, keeping them off the glass, and being an executing offensive end.
Steph, thank you so much. Plenty of it.
I think the line is a setup, I can smell it, but ignorance is running rampant. Alright, baby, show me the exact spot. Meet me at Hoyt and Skimmerhorn at 3 on the dot. So I hops up on the A train. I'm being followed.
It's the NBA playoffs. Thanks for joining us as we get back to the action here in this game 2.
Some outstanding numbers in this one for Freak. He has 20 points, and he's drained 4 3-pointers here as well.
And with more to come, you know, it wouldn't hurt to keep getting him the basketball.
Yo, Prophet, ignorance is tired of you following him around. We're about to put it in and out right now. Animosity. Sphere. What's up? Get it.
Some of ignorance's boys. She said, Prophet, we got you beat. By the way, I'm Mr. Ignorance's wife, Deceit. But enough talk now for your haircut. When the clippers touched my hair, they blew the... After the explosion, there was no one left. Cause I know them my poison hand touch of death. My vision's still kinda blurry, but I see a clue. Ignorance is at the library. I hurry with lightning speed like the Flash. He's at the big one. On Grand.
The Hawks trail by 17. Third quarter action getting rolling right now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Free in at 2 guard. Aaron Baines out there with Green. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Thompson in at the small forward position. Now let's go to Doris Burke. Doris?
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks just played phenomenal. He ended up with 34 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. This was the latest chapter in what has been a stretch of very good outings for him. Will we see another one tonight, Kevin?
All right, Doris, thank you. We played at a level that very few players are capable of playing.
And you know, I'll be interested to see how much he's got left in the tank. I mean, that performance had to take a lot out of him.
Yeah, but you know what? Sometimes supreme confidence can increase your stamina and endurance. So I'll be interested to see how that affects his play.
The Hawks trail by 18. Schroeder with the ball. Picked up by Thompson. Kicked by Horford. Outside Millsap. Clock at 6. Passes it to Horford. Bogdanovich dishes to Johnson. No good.
Physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. That plus 10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Yeah, not to mention what it says on the scoreboard. They're really pushing them around. Straight bully ball. Another gap in the defense found there, and they've really had their number today.
Here are this postseason's dead-eye shooters. These guys have knocked down a ton of shots from downtown. Third is Draymond Green.
Well, you know, the three-point shot, Kevin, can be a game-changing play. I mean, I've seen games become blowouts, and blowouts become close thanks to the three-point shot. It's a huge asset, and these guys capitalize on it big time.
And the Hawks making a change here. Teague's checked in. Picked by Horford. And stolen by Freak. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Off target from three-point range. The Hawks trail by 20. Johnson kicks to Teague. On the wing, Johnson. Dishes to Horford. Ball's knocked loose. Curry with the steal. To the middle. Rejected by Millsap. And Bogdanovich kicks to Johnson. Connects from three-point range. Johnson's got his second bucket of the night. Warriors leading by 17. Up top, Curry. Teague covering. Here's Freak. Good, and Curry gets the assist. And now 24 points for Freak.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Teague against Thompson. 5 to shoot. Outside Teague. And they force the shot clock violation. Great team. Some changes for Golden State. Andre Iguodala. Here's Curry. 5 points in the game. Down low. It's deflected. And stolen by Scott. Schroeder kicks to Scott. Pass to Olynyk. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws down for him. For Atlanta, they have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2. That one is off. He hits the second from the line. There's 42 seconds left to play here in the third. Curry kicks to Freak. Beyond the arc. Shot's good. Freak's got 27 points. 32 seconds left in the third quarter. Now here's Schroeder. Scott with a screen on Curry. Schroeder passes to Olynyk. Solid shot from the distance of about 14 feet. Olynyk's got 5 points so far.
The entire defense was frozen-footed. Nobody picked up the shooter, Kevin.
There's Freak. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. That's 29 points for Freak.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Mack, no luck. From deep, another three for Golden State. The 3 quarters of play all in the books, and this one all but over already. The Warriors on top. They finish off the third quarter on a 15-6 run. And we're coming back in just a moment. Get ready for the fourth quarter of action when we return. Welcome back. Fourth quarter action starting up in what has been a one-sided show. And it's the Warriors with the ball. Fourth quarter on the court for the Hawks. They've got Jackson. Also, Mike Scott out there. And it's Mack in at point guard. To the left side wing. Here's the three. And it's Freak missing. And now running it up the court. Mack pushing it out. He feeds it to Scott. Wide open shot is on the money. Scott's got the fourth quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Hawks. Kicks it to Humphries. And there's the pass to Freak. For three. Rebounded by the Hawks. Passes it to Stewart. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance to make it three.
Hard to get that one off with the size difference there. That makes it a tough individual matchup for him, especially down low.
Well, took on the big guys going in there and challenging them like he did. But, boy, that was a nice job.
Jeff Teague, he's checked in for Matt. Here is Livingston. Pass to Barry. About a minute play here in the fourth quarter. And a wide open look for Freak. Off target with his three.
You can't get into much better position for the three than that. Everything was right on target. It just didn't fall.
This one for three. And it's Freak with the rebound. Golden State's gone 0-3 so far in the fourth quarter from long range. The three. And the shot is good. Freak's got 12 points here in the second half.
It has been a three-point barrage for them since halftime.
Not sure if it's been by design or simply by accident, but either way, it has been impressive.
They set the pick. Teague with a clean look. Kept alive. And the basket good.
And that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Livingston passes to Barry. Some nice passing by Golden State. Pass to Freak. From deep three-point range. Can't hit. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
Teague drives in. That is good.
Oh, such a field shot there. The floater.
Warriors have gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one made. Barry the pass to Freak. The three. Warriors the rebound. Here's Humphries. Open jump shot off the mark. The Hawks have gotten 4 of their 6 shots to fall so far here in the fourth. A pretty nice efficiency there. It's deflected. They recover it. Humphries against Teague. Another shot. Feeds it to Scott. Fourth quarter keeps moving right along. 3 minutes strong so far. Here's Freak. Hits the three-point bomb. Freak's got 15 points here in the second half. Let's look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Their defense has been outstanding, closing out on shots and blocking a few as well.
They've repeatedly gotten out on the break tonight as well and scored a lot of baskets in transition.
The dish to Humphries, and stolen by Jeff Teague. Here's Jackson. That's good, and so Teague with the assist. Teague's got 3 assists in the game. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. But they recover it. And it's Freak missing for Atlanta. They've gone 5 for 9 from the field in the final quarter so far. And a little luck that time, but it drops.
Heads up play there, guys, on the assist and the finish.
Clark, one thing we've seen from these guys is excellent ball movement.
And you love to see that, Kevin. I mean, I love watching unselfish play, and I know Greg enjoys that too.
No doubt about it. It's fun to watch the way they're operating as a team right now. They are all in sync.
Jackson in the corner. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Humphries has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Freak. No good from outside. For Atlanta, they've gone 6. Of 11 since the start of the fourth quarter. Jackson has the open look. Again, the miss by Jackson.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
And that'll effectively take care of Game 2 here in the NBA Finals. We'll be switching venues for the next one, but right now, an important win for the Warriors.
You're right, Steve. It was a standout performance across the board. They were just at times toying with it.
Yeah, like watching a cat play with a mouse, Kevin, quite honestly. They were able to do more or less, whatever they wanted to do.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Freak. It was the kind of game for him that all scorers dream of, where the basket seemed as wide as a barrel. And that's just a little more for these fans to cheer about as they get ready to celebrate a W.
Well, let the party start. The celebration begins, and they're going to let their guys hear.
Stewart can't connect from short range.
You know what? His finishing ability, not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force.
Missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
There's the pass to Stewart. All sorts of time. Humphries gets the rebound. Here is Livingston. Freak kicks to Humphries. There's Freak. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. And this win puts them squarely in the driver's seat in this series. Up now, Greg, 2-zip with all the momentum on their side.
I mean, in fantastic shape right now. If they can capitalize on this victory and win game 3, you can just about put this series to bed.
You got it. And now we'll send it down to Doris Burke, who's standing by courtside.
Kevin, I'm here with Andre Iguodala. And Andre, what was the secret to seeing such a great output offensively?
Well, we know our defense is our catalyst to everything for our team. So as long as we play defense, get stops, rebounding was most important tonight. You know, they're one of the best rebounding teams in the league. We were able to do that and get out on the break.
Andre, thank you so much. Kevin, no surprise, one of the best defenders.
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He's the NBA's second leading scorer, but tonight he was number 1 on the court all game long. Several highlights we'll enjoy seeing again.
He was an assassin from the three-point line tonight. A very good percentage for him out there, and a grand total of 8 three-pointers. He tormented that defense with his ability to get open and drain the deep shot.
He stepped up in a huge way tonight. You know, we all think of him as a role player, but not tonight. It's the NBA Finals, baby. He was the star.
And that'll do it for tonight's NBA Finals coverage. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you for more high-stakes NBA Finals action coming up soon.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Ernie Johnson welcoming you to the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. Game 3 brings us our first change of scenery, but what hasn't changed are my colleagues. At home in any arena, Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. And this series is in Atlanta tonight, as the Hawks will be going up against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for Golden State, they've been phenomenal throughout this postseason. Only one loss thus far. They're putting up a historic run, and we'll see if they can finish it with a title. All right, on the heels of taking both home games to start this final series, how different is this Game 3 going to be, Kenny, now that the finals have shifted venues?
Oh, you got to be prepared to face an aggressive team tonight. You know, this team's desperate for a win, so you can't just come in unprepared. It's a lot harder to win games on the road. You know what I'm saying, Shaq?
You know, they lose this one, the first 2 games will just be viewed as them holding serve, Ernie. But win here and would nearly cement them as the champs. I think they can do it tonight. We might as well crown them already.
Wow.
That's big news. I'm predicting they're going to win this game. Yeah.
Well, if they win tonight, they'll be up 3-0.
They'll be up 3-0.
And nobody's ever come back from
They're going to win
down
tonight.
This might be the first time. This could be the first time.
Stop it.
Well, they're not even down 3-0 yet. We're getting way ahead of ourselves.
Yes,
but
we are.
We're good at that. Here's Kevin Harlan.
Beautiful and vibrant Atlanta, Georgia, the capital of Georgia, and our location tonight. There is a buzz in the air here at the Phillips Arena. A 2-0 start to the finals. Things could change direction here in Game 3. 2K Sports brings you NBA playoff action. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. Take a look at the Hawks. They can't panic, but after losing the first 2 on the road, You know, there's no question they'll need a win tonight to regain some confidence and make this a series.
Yeah, they were unable to steal a game on the road, but now in this third game, it's really do or die. They need a win to keep their championship hopes alive.
Yep, if they're able to win Game 3 tonight, that scenario becomes a definite possibility. They get a huge boost going forward. The fans would simply get crazier and more hyped up.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting five on the floor. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Freak, he's in at shooting guard. Thompson is out there with Draymond Green. Then it's Curry. And it's Baines in at the 5. Home in the paint. And taken away by Johnson. Passes it to Schroeder. All alone. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson. Schroeder's got his first points of the night. Hawks on D. 4-point game. They are still stinging from the loss on Thursday.
And the issues they had defensively, in part, I thought, was a huge factor. Really compounded, I think, because it was a road game for them.
Well, you know, they gave the crowd a bunch to cheer about. And when you do that, you put yourself in a really tough position trying to come away with the road win.
Atlanta with the ball. Following the three-point attempt by Freak. Picked by Horford. Just 5 to shoot. Teardrop shot. And it's Schroeder missing.
That's really too easy a chance to miss, guys. He needs to be more aggressive and focused on his finishes.
Here's Freak. Sinks the triple.
Come on now, let's go.
Schroeder with the ball. Outside Millsap. The Hawks again can't hit. Warriors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. The offensive rebound, Green. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it. He'll shoot one more at the free throw line.
Just a grinder. Always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. And that's one of the things he brings to the table.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Free throw, no good for Green. The Hawks have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Thompson dishes to Freak. Counts the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist.
He's yours.
Freak's got 5 points so far.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Doris Burke has an update for us. Doris?
Mike Budenholzer and I got a chance to talk for a bit. He had an upbeat attitude when we spoke, especially for being down 2 games in the NBA Finals. He explained his demeanor, though, saying everyone expects them to hold serve in their building, and we feel we can do the same. Confidence not lacking on their sideline despite the deficit, Kevin.
And thank you for that, Doris.
All right, now, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Johnson drops them both. Warriors have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. Right side Curry. He feeds it to Freak. Good. Freak's got his 3rd basket of the night. Here's Schroeder. Johnson the screen. Schroeder kicks to Bogdanovich. To the inside. And finished off by Horford.
Clearly, he's one of the best there is in the business when it comes to making that lead pass.
Dishes it to Freak. On the wing, Thompson. From outside the arc. And it's Freak missing. The Hawks trailing. Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Horford with a screen on Curry. Here's Schroeder. It's deflected. And here we go. Fast break. Freak's got it.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
And for the Hawks, they're shooting 43% since taking the floor today. Now, here's Schroeder. Millsap a screen. Shot clock at 6. Tries it from 9. Warriors with the rebound.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Green, the screen. And the 3 off target.
Hey, they got the shot they wanted off of that pick, but it just doesn't fall.
Yeah, it didn't go down, but you'll take that shot every single time, Greg. That's good offense.
Here's Bogdanovich. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. Millsap passes to Bogdanovich. Steph Curry with the rebound.
Major defensive lapse right there. I mean, he's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. You got to stay attached to him. They're lucky he couldn't punish them for it.
Now here's Freak. 9 points in the game so far, and he gets the bucket. Freak's got 12 points in the game.
Kevin, he didn't hesitate that time. The D gave him a step, and he just pulled up and drained the 3.
Picked by Horford. Pass to Millsap. It's stolen by Green. And here we go. Johnson heading to the hoop. Finished off the break.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Yeah, they have really owned the interior. You've got to collapse that defense and force them to beat you over the top.
Cutting into the lead with a huge one-hand throwdown.
That's how to get your team back into it.
Yes, sir. I tell you what, guys, that might also put a little spark into those guys.
Now here's Curry. Here's Freak. Another 3 for Golden State.
And from three-point range, guys, he has hit the ground running. What a first quarter.
1 second separating the shot clock in game 3. And Bogdanovich kicks to Johnson. Horford dishes to Johnson. Her passes to Millsap. Sinks the three-pointer. Millsap's got his second bucket tonight. 5 seconds left here in the first quarter. 1 second left. Can't get it to go. No shortage of scoring here at the end of the first quarter. Warriors ahead, up 6. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. Set to get started again for the next bit of action in this game 3. What do you guys think about the Warriors here so far?
I just like the way they're getting out in the open floor, taking advantage of all those fast breaks.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. So for the Golden State Warriors right now, Iguodala, the 3 with Barnes, the stretch 4. Livingston is out there with Freak, and it's Humphries in at center.
Dropping bombs. How many more threes are we going to see from him tonight?
Well, we've already seen plenty. I mean, he's got more points from outside the arc than inside of it so far.
From the sideline, let's catch up with Doris Burke.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks just played phenomenal. He ended up with 38 points, as he usually does, really knocking down shots from beyond the arc. A game like this just illustrates the success this team has enjoyed this season. What a special year, guys.
Thanks for the great report, Doris. Guys, the way he carried them that night, I thought was truly truly incredible.
Unreal. I mean, he was literally on another planet in that game. He did it all on the floor.
What's interesting to me, guys, is to see how much energy he's able to play with here tonight. I mean, his legs still have to be a little heavy from that last game.
And that's what they have to do more of. They got a great look out of that possession.
The Hawks trail by 6. And there's the feed to Bazemore. He kicks to Scott. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. Here's Bazemore. He's covered by Iguodala. Teague can't hit.
I think he was surprised by how much space he had there and just rushed the shot a little bit.
Now Barnes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Fires from the corner. Warriors the rebound. Here's Humphries. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Atlanta's gone 1 of 2 on 3-pointers here in the second quarter so far. The Hawks again can't hit. Warriors leading by 6. Iguodala kicks to Freak. Here's the 3. Another 3 for Golden State.
D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the 3-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleed.
You know, 9 times out of 10, he's going to knock that one down. He'll spray that one on you.
On the wing, Iguodala. Humphrey sets a pick for Iguodala. And stolen by Scott. Outside Teague. 1:29 left here in the second. Over to the left wing. Olynyk releases from the wing and drills it.
You know, I think, Kevin, they took a bit of a chance there going to the double team, and that left another guy open out there.
Let's take this chance now to show you the list of the postseason scoring leaders. Freak, number 1. And it's a completely new group for Atlanta. Different look here for the Warriors. Aaron Baines, he's checked in for Humphries. Draymond Green comes in for Harrison Barnes. Thompson, he's checked in for Andre Iguodala. And Steph Curry is subbed in for Sean Livingston. Warriors leading by 7. Curry kicks to Freak. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
And nobody, guys, among the defenders stepping up to challenge him on that drive to the 10.
And Greg, he says, thank you very much, and sails in for the flush.
And those are the kind of sequences that tell you why the score is what it is.
Shooter kicks to Millsap. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot. Millsap's got 7. There's 57 seconds left in the first half of basketball. Outside Curry. Got it. Good job in the low post.
I tell you what, it's almost like stealing to watch how he plays the game from this seat.
Now here's Johnson. D right on him. By himself. And Freak throws it down.
And unfortunately, we've seen a few too many of those. A lack of concentration and alertness, a turnover, and an easy bucket the other way in transition.
And really a few more of those, and this game could be over.
On the wing, Johnson. Kicks it to Schroeder. There's 21 seconds left in the first half of the game. Johnson dishes to Bogdanovich. Down to 5 on the shot clock. From the wing. And it's Schroeder missing. Right wing. Here's Freak. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in. 30 points for Freak.
What a half he's having from downtown. He's been locked in since the moment he stepped on the floor.
And the first half is now in the books. The Warriors on top, ending the second quarter with a tremendous 17-6 run. And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
Kevin, we just witnessed what was an amazing offensive display from this guy in the first half. Where did that scoring explosion come from?
I don't really know. To be honest, I was just looking for a chance to get my shot off. And I just happened to find them over and over in that first half. So, I don't know. I'm sure they'll make some adjustments, but until then, I'm just going to keep attacking.
Wow. Kevin, not sure what to do with that one.
All right, Doris, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow here on 2K Sports.
Con los ojos rasgados, con la tierra en las manos, venimos con el mundo y venimos con su canto. Vengo a construir un sueño, el brillo de la vida que habita en el hombre nuevo. Vengo buscando un ideal de un mundo sin clase que se pueda levantar.
All right, man. Big half coming up. Pay attention to what I'm about to say, and we'll be walking out of here with Game 3 under our belts. We ran the fast break real well. No doubt about that. Keep hitting them with those counter punches. Don't allow their D to get set. But we've shot the ball well. I'll give us that. And it's because we've had great shot selection. We've made really good choices with the ball. Okay, one more thing. A smooth flow to the second half is just what we're looking for. Let's keep things moving, but not at some kind of breakneck pace. Don't forget how hard you all worked to be here in the finals. Let's get it done.
And now, your Atlanta Hawks cheerleaders. Welcome back to our coverage of the NBA Finals. More action straight ahead.
Talk about being on this game. Look at the numbers for Freak. He's got 30 points, and he's unleashed a barrage of three-pointers on him.
And Clark, you can tell they're good right now when the ball leaves his hand. He has racked up a ton of points.
Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Johnson is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Bogdanovich in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Horford sets a screen for Johnson. Teardrop shot. Here's Millsap. Shot is no good. Great D that time from Green.
I'd love to see them impose themselves a little more on the backboard. That's a great way to find confidence. Always a surefire way to get back in the game.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Johnson, wide open, he fires. Drains it from beyond the arc. Johnson's got the first points of the third quarter up on the board for Atlanta. Warriors leading by 11. There's the pick. Curry kicks to Freak. Takes the three. And that one's good. Freak's got 33 points.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Johnson the screen. Here's Schroeder. Another three for Atlanta.
And how about that, responding to the three-pointer against them with a quick one of their own.
Terrific little tay-to-tay going on right now. Back and forth. Here we go.
And he gets it to go.
Nice move and finish. I think the halftime break really gave him a second win.
But no more, I get this shit where you can swallow my pride. I won't bow down to no man.
Atlanta making a switch here. Tiggs checked in. Just a little over 90 seconds gone in the third quarter. Down low.
That's the wall.
That's good, and the Warrior lead is cut down now to just 11 on the bucket from Horford.
That's 3 of 4 here to start the half.
Outside Curry. Green against Millsap. Green, the pass to Freak. And Curry has it in the corner. Shot clock at 5. They set the screen. And the Warriors tack on 2 more.
I mean, if you're looking to get back into this game, you have to get tougher defensively.
Now here's Schroeder. He's covered by Thompson. And here's Schroeder. He has 5. Pass to Horford. Out to the right wing. Teague drives in. There's the bucket. Good. Teague's got his second bucket.
Well, you've got to like the focus that they're showing here in the second half. I see a lot more effort as well. I mean, it's amazing when you lock in mentally and bring some energy and intensity, things can pick up in a positive way for you.
Schroeder kicks to Horford. Teague inside the line. And again, it's Atlanta.
That's their third straight make-off and assist.
Great ball movement.
Atlanta making some changes. Kelly Olynyk's checked in for Horford. Ken Bazemore comes in. And it's the Warriors with the ball. 17-point lead, their biggest. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Freak in at 2 guard. Green is out there with Klay Thompson. Then it's Aaron Baines, and it's Curry in at the 1. Now here's Schroeder. He's covered by Thompson. Schroeder kicks to Horford. And Baines pulls it down.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Picked by Horford. Here's Bogdanovich. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot.
They're on track here in the second half after their less than impressive first half. And I think they came out with some tired legs to start. But they've turned it around. They found some energy, and they look a lot more active and engaged.
And we've played through about a minute here in the fourth. Schroeder with the ball. Out defended by Freak. Count the bucket. 12 points for Millsap.
I tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And the foul on Tyler Johnson. That is his first foul of the game.
And really, these are some of the toughest calls an official has to make.
Yeah, but in this case, I think he got it right. I mean, the defender was still moving there and never really had good legal guarding position. He wasn't set.
Warriors leading by 15. Here's Freak. The 3 ball. And he gets the bucket. Freak's got 38 points.
What a top-notch game he's having. He's gotten them in front, and it sure seems like he's going to keep them there. All by himself, it looks like.
Now here's Schroeder. He's covered by Thompson. Off the screen. The Warriors pull it in.
I tell you what, the defense should send Christmas cards for that miss.
Uncovered. And that one's good. And the Warriors lead by 20.
And just a little bit ragged defensively there, Clark.
Schroeder with the ball. Horford with the screen on Thompson. Schroeder passes to Horford. And the Hawks getting another basket right there.
Guys, he shot a very good percentage today, and they've needed it.
Warriors have gone 3 of 4 in field goal attempts since getting things started here in the fourth. Freak kicks to Green. Golden State moving the ball around. Here's Freak. The three-pointer off the mark. The Hawks trail by 18. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Here's Bogdanovic. That three off the mark. Golden State's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Here's Freak. Rebound, Atlanta. Horford's got 3 rebounds so far in the game. On the wing, Johnson. And that one's on target from the wing.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Everybody on the same page, completely in sync. Tremendous communication and awareness.
Not even a little bit. Oh, Lord. Know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. How you sold if it's still sold down to earth. Won't do it, we can do it.
Warriors leading by 16.
I'm the rookie and the vet. Shout out to the holding down the
outside
set.
Curry.
All up in my phone looking at pictures from the other
Feeds
night.
it to Freak.
Be upset if she keeps scrolling to the left, dog.
And he throws it down hard with one hand.
Yep, he's their leading scorer, Kevin, in this game, and has been the dominant figure today. No doubt about it.
Yeah, the 6 ain't friendly, but the swear
Schroeder kicks to Horford. Johnson the screen.
layup. I been Steph Curry with the shot.
The shot no good. Some solid defense from Freak. Warriors have gone 4 of 7 from the field since the beginning of the fourth. Outside Curry. Inside. Shots good by Bain. And the Warriors lead by 20.
Almost uncontested. I mean, it's nice to be able to add to the lead without having to really work for it.
Atlanta's gotten a lot of looks from outside tonight. 5 of 12. Millsap sets the pick for Johnson. And the foul called on Freak. That's his first foul. Jeff Teague's checked in for Dennis Schroeder.
I got 40 in the studio every night, late night. Gotta watch it, don't wanna make them sicker. That's my oh Lord. Got a whole lot to show for it. I mean, we can really
There's 1:54 left in the fourth quarter. Here's Johnson. True on the 14-footer. Johnson's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's definitely a shot that he has in his arsenal.
Yeah, I mean, you already wrote for us.
Teague against Curry.
One more quote for us, oh Lord. Who
The
else
dish to
said it
Freak.
like this? They ain't made me what I am. They just found me like this. I was ready. I've been
The
ready.
three.
My dad used to tell me he would come in
Rebound by
town.
Johnson. Johnson's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And game 3 of the NBA Championship Series is all but in the books. Congrats are in order tonight on an outstanding effort and a well-deserved victory for the Warriors.
It was like watching a 3-point shooting contest tonight here, Clark.
I call them warm-up jump shots. I mean, 3 after 3, it paid off for him in the end.
I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was for Freak. He was extremely efficient offensively, got good looks, and really knocked down big shots all game long. And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Curry dishes to Freak. There's the screen. Thompson in the corner. To the left side wing. 6 on the shot clock. Offensive rebound. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And really no better feeling than to go on the road and play this well and get the win.
Yeah, it's always a good win when you play the kind of game they have played tonight. I mean, especially, though, when you get it done on
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Oh, that was a great angle we just saw, courtesy of Kia. Teague, the pass to Millsap. Johnson in the corner. A step-back shot here. And Baines pulls it down. Smooth sailing for Golden State. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Now here's Freak. He's guarded by Johnson. Here's Freak. And another three for Golden State.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
So we see the Warriors taking the game here. You have to think at this point, up 3-zip. It's only a matter of time now, Greg, until this series is in the books.
You know, this victory all but seals the deal. As strong as they look throughout this game and this series, I'll be shocked if they don't close it out in Game 4.
And time now to go courtside as we send you over to Doris Burke from the sideline. Doris?
You're always going to have people who don't believe that you're really good at what you do. You know, and that's probably more so because they haven't figured out how to be good at what they know or don't even know how to do, you know. So, you know, that's just what it is. You know, every level you...
Yes, Kevin, here with Andre Iguodala. And what's the key for you guys to have games like you did tonight as you look to the upcoming games?
The key is just not letting all the outside distractions, you know, get in the way of letting us do what we want to do. So we got to come in, play tough, and guys will be ready to play.
Andre, thank you. Kevin, they shut out the noise and just play.
All right, Doris, thank you. Well, that'll do it. Thanks for joining us for Game 3 of the NBA Finals. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. Now we'll head over to the award-winning Ernie Johnson, who's not too far away. EJ?
The 2K Sports postgame show.
Ernie Johnson here again with Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny Smith. Without further ado, let's present to you our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. He had just an outstanding fourth-quarter performance. He really had the fire lit under him, and down the stretch, really having a huge impact on the outcome of this game.
In terms of three-point shooting, this could be framed as a historic performance. Hitting that many three-point shots in a single game is borderline impossible. The pressure was off the rest of the guys offensively. They just had to worry about getting him the ball and setting screens. Then it was bombs away.
He stepped up in a huge way tonight. You know, we all think of him as a role player, but not tonight. It's the NBA Finals, baby. He was the star.
And that'll do it for tonight's NBA Finals coverage. For Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson. We'll see you for more high-stakes NBA Finals action coming up soon.
I let the beat keep breathing while I spit life to you heathens.
It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to our continuing coverage of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. We're here for pivotal Game 4 with the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith, I'm Ernie Johnson, and let's get started. And this series is in Atlanta tonight, as the Hawks will be going up against the Golden State Warriors. Well, for the Warriors, they've been phenomenal throughout this postseason. Only one loss thus far. They're putting up a historic run, and we'll see if they can finish it with a title. A sweep, a very real possibility here with this team up 3-0 in the series. You've been in this situation in the finals, Shaq. How does the momentum in this series impact Game 4?
You know, when you're up 3-0, Ernie, you smell blood in that water.
Kind of like a shark.
It's like a shark. The whole team can just taste how close they are to the title. They're already sensing the title this year, but can't get cute. You got to do what you've been doing the whole time.
If you think about sweep, it's not going to happen. You have to think about one game at a time. This is the moment, and you just have to realize that you're closer to your goal. Don't think about sweeps and brooms and all the fans throwing things up in the air. You think about the moment, and you'll be okay.
And both of you have been there winning NBA titles. And with that, it's just about time for the tip. We'll see you next time.
On some chill, we go 0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rap to pay the bills, and I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. I been Steph Curry with the shot, been with the sauce, Chef Curry with the pop, boy. 360 with the wrist, boy. 0 to 100 real quick, real quick, real quick.
We are at the sold-out Phillips Arena. We're on the verge of a clean sweep, a 3-0 start to this year's NBA Finals. We'll see if they can pull it off. Along with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg, this is Kevin Harlan. You look at Atlanta, they're trailing 3 games to none. They're hoping for a miracle. They're going to lay it all on the line tonight as they look for their first win of this series.
And obviously, guys, they've got an uphill battle. I mean, nobody has ever come back from a 3-0 deficit. But you just try to win one game, and you never know what happens. Injury-wise, momentum-wise, a crazy break here or there. So just win this one and give yourself a chance.
Yeah, I agree with you. You've got to play it through, and certainly these fans, how about them? They have not given up. They're still 100% behind this. Team, and you know, 3-0 comebacks have happened in other sports. Hockey and baseball, I've seen it happen. Maybe it's time for it to happen in basketball.
We got a chance here to set the floor, courtesy of Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go for this one. Setting the floor for the Warriors. Freak in at 2 guys. Aaron Baines out there with Draymond Green. And there's Klay Thompson, and it's Curry in at point guard. Free throws good from Freak.
There's not a lot you can say that hasn't been said before about his skill at the charity stripe.
Outside Millsap on Dwayne Johnson. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Defensively, that possession better not start a trend because they just handed him 2 points.
Curry kicks the Freak. There's the 3, and the shot is good. Freak's got 5 now.
And that's good stuff from him. Nice touch.
On defense, Golden State. It's a 3-point game. Saturday was a great victory for them.
Their percentage from long range in that game was off the charts. It seemed like anytime the fans got a little hostile, they just started to take it up a notch from beyond.
The bombs were really falling, weren't they? I mean, great shooting, especially when you consider it was on the road.
Curry kicks to Baines. A timely screen gave him a step, but he took it all the way.
How about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket?
Let's catch up with Doris from the sideline.
I was able to talk with Mike Budenholzer for just a moment. We talked about the uphill battle his team was facing, and he said, I am trying to use the historical perspective of our situation in a different light. We could get down on ourselves, but now we have a chance to make history if we were to come back in these finals. That's one way to look at it, guys.
Thanks, Doris. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. They really want to find that igniter here.
Yeah, that's right. Kevin, the offense has basically been running in place.
They got to get going. Now here's Schroeder, picked by Horford. Schroeder kicks to Millsap. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
The shots aren't dropping yet. They've missed 4 of their first 5 shots.
Dishes it to Freak. Puts up a 3. Here's Baines. Rocks the inside leaner. Baines has got his second bucket of the game to go.
And you know what? He doesn't mind getting his hands dirty when it comes to really fighting on the backboard.
Horford goes in. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Textbook. Nice pass. Great catch. Even better finish.
Warriors leading by 5. Freak kicks to Baines. The 10-footer. And he gets it to go. Baines has got his 3rd bucket of the night.
They've got themselves in front with some outstanding shooting right off the bat.
It's been a complete technical. Dominant performance out here. They are in a zone.
Now here's Schroeder. Johnson outside. He kicks it to Millsap. Lets it go from 14. And that one's good. Schroeder.
Wow, got that one off right in the face of the big fella. Nice quick fire release.
Yeah, and the mid-range shot really the only option in that situation. Sometimes when you're facing a bigger guy, you can't get it all the way to the rim.
Green kicks to Freak. Takes the 3. Warriors the rebound. No one near Curry as he lets it go. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson.
There's a chance he could have a big game if they don't D him up more tightly on the perimeter.
Schroeder passes to Millsap. Johnson the screen. Bogdanovich dishes to Johnson. Outside Millsap. Back to Johnson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. The Hawks shooting their first shots from the stripe in this game. Free throw dropped for Al Horford. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. Olynyk, he's checked in for Millsap. Ken Bazemore comes in for Bogdanovich. Shelvin Max checked in for Tyler Johnson. And it's Teague in for Dennis Schroeder. Different look here for the Warriors. Chris Humphries has checked in for Aaron Baines. Barnes comes in for Draymond Green. Andre Iguodala. He's checked in for Klay Thompson. And it's Livingston in for Steph Curry. So Horford gets 2. 1:51 left to play here in the first. Livingston kicks to Barnes. He dishes it to Humphries. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that.
And we know he's capable of those memorable dunks.
Yeah, and when he's got a lead like that, why not take a few chances? A lot more engaging and entertaining than just doing the old ho-hum one-hander.
Mack, good.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
Now here's Barnes, and it's Golden State with another.
I tell you, he has some impressive moves in his repertoire. That's as good as it gets, but just one of many.
They double him with Freak. Olenek the pass to Bazemore. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. Bazemore's got his first basket of the night.
Well, I tell you what, it's easy to get spoiled watching this fella. I mean, he just makes it look so simple.
Here's Freak. A three-pointer, no good.
And this quarter, he has clearly been off the mark.
We've got 33 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Picked by Horford. Mack dishes to Horford from the left block, and it's Freak with the rebound. Warriors leading by 6. Here's Barnes. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Livingston. Barnes has got his second basket of the game.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Yeah, but they better rally soon because they've given up 3 straight buckets in the paint.
Outside T. The shot will not go.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them.
And we reach the end of the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up 8. 2K Sports back in a moment here at Phillips Arena in Atlanta. And welcome back to our presentation of the NBA Finals as we get going again. And from what we've seen so far from the Warriors, how would you grade them? Checked in for Olenek. Millsap comes in for Mike Scott. Bogdanovich is checked in for Kent Bazemore. And it's Tyler Johnson in for T. Then for the Warriors, Chris Humphries has checked in for Aaron Baines. Iguodala comes in for Harrison Barnes. And Freak subbed in for Klay Thompson. Millsap, the power forward with Horford at the center. Johnson is out there with Dennis Schroeder. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 slot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Doris Burke. Hey, Doris.
Well, Kev, Freak in the last matchup against the Hawks just played phenomenal. He finished with 48 points, and he got there with his usual way. Just an impressive barrage of threes. Numbers like that make you anxious to see what he can do next time out.
Thanks, Doris, for revisiting what was. Astounding performance.
Yeah, that's certainly one that we'll be talking about here for a long time.
I'd say it would make it to his greatest hit spot, no doubt about it.
Horford against Curry. Back to Johnson. Pass to Schroeder. 5 on the clock. The pass to Horford. The jump hook. Here's Millsap, and it's all evened up. Millsap's got 10.
and the rebound battle split evenly thus far.
Yeah, tit for tat on the glass. Just one more aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game here.
The shot's there for him, and he's got to take it. I don't care if he doesn't convert. That's a shot he has to continue to take.
And Bogdanovich gets it over to Schroeder. With the second effort, and there's the play inside by Millsap. Millsap's got 12 points now in the quarter.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Perfect screen there. Set him up with a terrific look.
Yeah, I like the fact that the setup was good, the screen was solid, but you also have to look at the fact that the defender didn't do his job as well as he could have.
And it's good. Johnson's got 5.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Curry kicks to Green. Iguodala, the pass to Freak. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Bogdanovich. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Boy, they've gone on this run, and ball movement has been a big key.
It really has, Clark. The defense unable to react as quickly as necessary in terms of dealing with their passes.
Freak, good, and Curry gets the assist. 10 points for Freak. And stolen by Freak. Here we go, one-on-one. Just 3 on the clock. That one's in there. The Hawks lead is cut down to 2 on the bucket from Curry.
That is such good work to make this a one-possession game. Terrific steal to get it all started.
And it's one thing to get the steal, but to so alertly turn it into a transition opportunity, even better.
And the first half comes to a close. We've got a close.
Yes, Kevin, here with Stephen Curry. And Steph, you've had to deal with...
Welcome back to Game 4 as we get ready to start things up again. You know, Paul Millsap has been exceptional here, guys.
Yeah, the rebounding, particularly on the offensive side, as good as it gets. He was bringing the effort down low.
And I tell you what, that allowed him to get his team several multiple shot opportunities. His work on the offensive glass has been invaluable.
Setting the floor for the Warriors. Freak in at shooting guard. Green is out there with Thompson. Then there's Stephen Curry. And it's Baines in at the 5. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Freak, number 1. Here's Curry. To the wing right side. There's Freak. Drains it from beyond the arc. Freak's got the first points to start out the third quarter for the Warriors. The Hawks trailing. Schroeder kicks to Johnson. Makes it off the glass.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
And it's Freak missing.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
I certainly do. You know, I like to see guys do their work inside. Their rebounding has been excellent, and that's always important in a close game. The D has gotten a little lax defending the three-point shot at that end.
3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have come from beyond.
And that is good.
Only took them a few seconds to answer the 3 ball with one of their own.
Greg, we've got a 3-point battle taking shape here.
Peter passes to Johnson. Green with the block. Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. And now Millsap pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
The dish now to Green. Good, and Curry gets the assist. Curry's got 4 assists in the game.
They're doing work here in the second half. 3 or 4 to start.
They double him with Freak. Here's Johnson. And it's Johnson again missing. The Warriors have gone 3 of 4 so far in the third quarter from the field. Pretty good start to the half. Thompson dishes to Freak. For the three. No good. So Atlanta will take it the other way.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Johnson kicks to Millsap. Puts it up. Finds the open look, and it's on target. Millsap's got 14 points.
Well, they certainly didn't have much of a problem getting the ball into the post that time.
Yeah, and that's important because this game may ultimately come down to which team controls the paint in crunch time.
And the Hawks will go for a different look here. Olynyk is checked in for Horford. The Hawks trail by 3. Outside Teague. Here's Scott. Warriors with the rebound.
He is just really almost playing for the other team. The shooting has just been poor.
There's Freak. It's good from long range. Freak's got 19 points.
He's showing no signs of letting up here.
Atlanta's gone 1 of 4 in three-point shots here in the third. T kicks to Scott. Here's the screen. Pass to Matt. Top the key, Bazemore. Here's Scott. Scott missing again.
Good little two-man action there, but they just can't get the shot to fall.
Yeah, but that was a beauty. Good-looking shot, well-executed play. I wouldn't be surprised to see them go back to it.
The Hawks shooting just 33% in the second half so far. They need to look at more high-quality shots. Teague drives in, shoots the three. Matt, no luck. Shots continuing to fall as we conclude the third quarter. Both teams putting up points. Warriors ahead, up by 6. And we're coming right back. Be sure to stay with us as we get started for the fourth quarter. All right, the fourth quarter of action getting underway. We've had a great one so far with both sides coming to play. Warriors leading by 6. Millsap at power forward with Horford at the center. Teague out there with Johnson. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Atlanta.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
Down low. And there's Millsap. That's good on the assist by Johnson. 16 points for Paul Millsap.
Yeah, one of the few bright spots for his team. I mean, he's had a very efficient offensive performance.
No telling how much larger the lead would be if it wasn't for his shooting. I mean, come on, this guy's kept him in it.
Johnson outside. Lets it go with a 3. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
Right now, the defense needs to do a better job of closing out on this guy. He's heating up from outside.
Curry passes to Freak. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Warriors leading by 3.
Now let's get it all in perspective for all y'all enjoying.
Curry dishes to Freak. Launches a 3. Second chance effort. And it's Curry laying it in.
Just not enough bodies on the glass right there, and they paid for it.
Well, Greg, I know you're a little guy, but you know what it means to box out, and it's an effort thing and a mindset deal. You got to get your body between that other player and the ball.
Horford with the screen on Thompson. Knocked away. And stolen by Freak. For the finish, trips down the breakaway slam.
And that's how you make a steal count. Turn it into a quick slam at the other end.
It was really a case. It looked like Greg Anthony right there, if I can say so. It was really a case of a great defensive play triggering some instant offense.
Yeah, I remember GA as an irritant. And this guy, much like Greg, creating havoc out there.
So it's the Warriors now. Outside Curry. Inside. There's Freak. That's good. And it's a 9-point Warrior lead.
You know, of the last 6 baskets, 5 have come on the interior. This is major smash mouth basketball, guys.
You're all about imposing your will offensively, getting exactly the kind of looks that Coach will. And he just leaves the D in the dust and explodes to the basket.
And you're right, Clark, maybe a momentum changer right there, huh?
It could be, Kevin. I mean, a dunk like that can sometimes get an opponent reeling.
Dennis Schroeder's checked in for Jeff Teague. And Golden State also making a change. Aaron Baines is checked in for Barnes. Warriors leading by 7. Here's Baines, and a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.
Boy, he threw out some punishment with that two-hand throwdown.
And Clark, now's the time to do it. Continue to attack that rim.
Johnson goes in. How's that for an answer? Right there with the dunk.
Cutting into that lead a little bit. Way to finish.
And the basket is still shaking.
I mean, he has got power in bunches on that two-hand.
There's Freak. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Freak's got the lead up to 9 now for the Warriors. The Hawks have gotten every shot they've taken so far in the fourth quarter to go in. That's 5 in a row to start the quarter. Time now for an injury report. Let's check in with Doris Burke for an injury update on Harrison Barnes. Doris?
Kevin, the Warriors head athletic trainer gave me an update. A very somber tone over here on the sideline, guys. It does not look to be good news at all. To have an injury like this happen in the NBA Finals is a tough blow for him and his team. They're up against it right now, Kevin.
All right, Doris. Thanks. Well, guys, certainly not the news his fans were hoping for.
And not at all. I mean, it sounds like he's got a long road ahead of him in terms of his recovery.
And for the team, they're going to have to make some major adjustments during his absence.
Thompson right side. They set the pick. Fires the 3. And the Warriors get it back. Again, Golden State.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Yeah, no question about it. I mean, if they're looking to battle back, that's one of the key elements. You got to rebound.
Let's get this update now from Doris Burke, who's across the way on the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Mike Budenholzer had to say to his team. He loved the work they were doing on the interior, saying, listen, they've got no answer for us inside, and we're not going to let them off the hook now. Keep pounding it down low.
Millsap left side. Back to Horford. It's stolen by Green. And here we go with Thompson running it up the court. And Freak throws it down.
Excellent work there in transition.
Yeah, I think it's always better to go early in transition, to attack when it's there, because oftentimes you can beat the defense down the floor.
Millsap has the open look. Nails it from the high post. Millsap's got 10 points in just the second half.
Offensively, it's been a perfect quarter for him. He hasn't missed a single shot.
Outside, Green. Freak kicks to Curry. Some nice passing by Golden State. Shots good by Baines.
An even stronger second half. Tremendous efficiency at the offensive end of the floor.
Yeah, they're in a nice zone right now, and that basket looks, you know, it can handle 2 balls at once. It looks like now it could probably, for them, handle 3 or 4 balls at once as well as they're shooting.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for the Warriors.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, you know, Clark, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Well, it's more than luck, Kevin. I think the shot selection was good, too.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for Freak. Just an outpouring of points from him. Nobody could do much to keep him from dropping it in.
Bogdanovich grabs the miss. Here's Atlanta, trailing by 13. Millsap inside. Baines is there. And that one's good. Millsap.
Kevin, he's been a bright spot in what's otherwise been a little bit of a struggle for this team.
Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal.
No question about it. That would be all she wrote.
6-second difference between shot and game clock. Freak. No good on the triple.
Well, the comeback hopes are out the window now. I think it's safe to say.
Yeah, it's done deal. It's wrap time for this group.
Ruder passes to Johnson. Again, Johnson missing. Here's Freak, and he goes in for the dunk.
And they've just done a great job of keeping this crowd out of the game. And we're getting closer to victory. The crowd's getting quieter.
And there's not a whole lot for them to be cheering about anymore. I mean, their guys got it handed to them.
And that's it, folks. The Golden State Warriors have won it all.
Well, they did it. And as they celebrate, you can just see the relief, the exhilaration that comes with winning it all.
And Clark, you have to hand it to the entire organization. They worked together to get right here.
And guys, what a reward for the fan base. I mean, I know one thing. They're going to enjoy this memory for a long, long time.
And we have enjoyed our time with you folks all season long. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. Have a wonderful summer.
Shots, but you know, I did what I did. We won. Been putting in work. That's how we do it. Let's go. Go to state. Going silent again. And I got the MVP award. What's good?
Jump from SoCal, Hollywood to the slums. Get burnt by the California sun on the west side. East Coast, where you at? Just got to New York like a net on a jet to London. To Brazil, to Quebec, like the whole world took effect to Ferg. Tell them, lay back, slow down. Better represent when we come to your town. So lay back, slow down. What you represent when we come to your down. Say, get in with the business, I'ma be there in a minute. I just booked a Paris ticket, thinking Russia need a visit. I'ma run it to the limit and be on my way to Venice. LA got the people saying, Brooklyn saying, RCN saying, Vegas saying, Rio saying, Tokyo saying, Down Under saying, Miami saying, Jamaica. Every city, every state, every country you know, all around the globe. Every city, every state, every country you know, this is how it goes. Tell them where I'm at, from the plaques to the everything fat, got muzzled on a track. My girls all stacked. When I roll down the window, let me know where you at. Atlanta, north, south, kicking real Cadillacs through Miami, then back to London, Jamaica, then France. The whole world took effect to Ferg. Tell them, lay back, slow down. Better represent when we come to your town. So lay back, slow down. What you represent when we come to your down. Say, get in with the business when I come from Kansas City. Hit Manila till it's Christmas out to India. Visit Puerto Rico, is this wizard? Bring my people back to Venice. LA got of people saying, Moscow saying.
Alright, so I'm just gonna go ahead and sim straight to these days. So, simulation starts now. About to do this 3-point contest. Let's go. But it's gonna make me sim through this one. I'm gonna play this one, so yeah, let's get it.
Let the games begin. Let the games begin.
I just go in whenever I feel like it.
Let the games
Let's go.
Let the games begin.
Yo, do the knowledge to the master builder. The new millennium, Hiram Abiff. Gotta watch what I say to you, so I code my station. Cause they really passed the statute of limitations. The streets still holler about how strong I am. I heard still holler about how wrong I am. As a little had me amazed how my steady hand kept it afloat. Let it sit, cool it hard, and hit the set, cool it heartless in front of the store. There is nothing like it anywhere, and I mean anywhere else in the world. All-Star festivities at its finest. Hi everyone, Kevin Harlan here with my partners Clark Kellogg and Steve Kerr. Let's get it on in the Foot Locker 3-point contest. It takes a steady hand and a keen eye and an even steadier nerve to survive this competition.
Well, right next to me, I've got somebody who knows a thing or two about winning this event. So tell us what it takes to do just that, Steve.
Well, I did win the event once, Clark, in '97, and it really is a matter of finding a rhythm. The game comes so fast, the shots are coming one after the other. You've got to get into a groove, get into a rhythm, and then just let it ride.
He has 60 seconds to make as many shots from behind the arc as he can. Clark, as you know, there's a money ball in each of the 5 racks worth double.
This is a new challenge. I'm going to see how many times I can hit this.
And the corner threes are only 22 feet, but the other three-point stations are
he hit
23.
2, 3. I'm just going to tell passes. He's got 17. I can beat
away
his.
from that round. Well, a very respectable performance from him there, guys.
Kevin, I think he'd be
All right,
real
let's see
pleased
what
with that
Stephen
score.
Curry
I mean,
gets.
it can always be a little bit higher, but that was plenty good.
Yeah, I agree, Clark. He's probably happy with not ecstatic, but, you know, he did his job and put up a pretty good number.
And so we'll see Stephen Curry.
Oh, my God. Stephen Curry started off with 4. But he missed the money ball.
Will go down as maybe the best shooter in the history of the NBA.
The round comes to a close.
He's got 22 points off rip. Hold on. Let me see what he gets from the
I mean,
Lakers.
this contest is perfectly suited
I'm
for
just
him.
trying to make it faster so I can just go to mine.
Ready to go.
He's got 16.
To avoid elimination,
he gets his tally up to 16.
He's got 16. I can pass. Yeah, I can pass.
yeah, it was adequate, absolutely. I mean, he really stayed with it, hung in there nicely, I thought.
Yeah, that's right. There were some moments when it looked like things might slip away from him, but I thought he was really tough. He hung in there throughout. And
he's got 22.
And here we go with Freak. He's in a good spot, getting to go last. It's no.
Let's see if I can win this.
He needs to move on.
Your memory has to be very short in this format, like less than a second. You have to put every miss right behind you. Forget about it.
yeah, because one miss can easily turn into 2 and then 3, and then you start racing because you're worried about the clock, and before you know it, you're pretty much out of it. Yeah, this is how you do it.
He's got 8.
He needs 8 more points to advance.
He got 3 points off that rack. Not bad.
7 more points and he'll move on.
11 points.
Ooh, he is feeling it.
Liking that. I'm feeling all of that.
2 more points to stick around. Great stuff.
As it stands now, he's in a tie for 3rd.
That gets him into the 3rd hole and books him a place in the final.
He's got 21.
That ties him to the top spot in this round, guys.
And he wasn't able to finish that last rack. The round comes to a close.
22 points off rip.
His stroke looked terrific in that round, guys.
I think things are so much easier when a shooter gets off to a good start, and he certainly did that.
Yeah.
Curry's got the honors of being able to go into the finals.
I'm going to see if I can.
As the top scorer.
Actually,
from
now I'm
the
about to go back to
qualifying
Golden
round.
State.
I think we've seen an outstanding competition so far. I mean,
I
the
won so
scores
many
have
challenges.
been tremendous.
He finishes off the round with 19 points.
Wow.
His stroke
He's got
looked
20 points. I thought he had
terrific in that
19.
round,
But he's
guys.
got 20.
Yeah, didn't look good there for a while, but
Stephen Curry with that
for
good
overcoming that
shit.
slow start
Alright.
to turn things around.
So it's Klay Thompson ready to start here. And as a rookie last year, Klay Thompson is...
He's got 24.
And here we go with Freak. Here we go. This is it. He led all qualifiers.
Don't know what I need, but here we go.
You know he's got to be feeling good coming into the finals because he was rock solid in the qualification round.
Yeah, his confidence has to be sky high. His stroke looked fantastic. And I'd be surprised if he doesn't do even better here in the finals. He's in a wonderful group.
Good rack right there. 4 points total. He's got 5. He can only afford 2 more misses. He's hit both money balls.
Yeah, he can miss 2 more shots in this round, but that's it.
That's 5 straight. He's getting on a roll. Not much more room for error now. He can only miss 1 shot now. He's at 14. Hits for 15. 8 more points for him to tie it up. 5 big points on that rack alone.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I think, yeah, that's it. He's done.
Yep, he can't make it up in these last few shots, Kevin.
Well, thanks for coming. We will see you next year.
Couldn't finish it off, but still put up an impressive number. So he's got 19 points. And that puts an end to the Foot Locker three-point contest. It couldn't have gone any better for this year's outstanding champion, Klay Thompson.
Now, how much fun was that? That could be the highlight of this year's All-Star
Klay Thompson
festivities, guys.
actually won.
Well, for me, Clark,
Wow. That means I gotta do more improvement on my 3 points. So yeah. I think this will end it for today. This is your boy Rob _Skate Kid 23. As always, peace.